Previously on Sailing Bohemia. And we have an extra special guest with us. This is Kuba from Prague.
Kuba is a non-sailor coming from a landlocked country, so we are teaching him all the ropes. So far, he hasn't touched the line. Touch the line, touch the line. Oh, there he is.
He's in learning mode. He's a sponge right now.
Well, let's see whether the student is gonna catch something, because I haven't been having any luck for the last month. Look what's happening.
I got a fish! Again, that's luck.
And we explored the fabulous Bug Island. Don't want to disturb the photo shoot back there. Well, good morning, good morning. It's time to leave this wonderful paradise and visit another hellhole in San Blas. This morning's sail is going to be about 3, maybe 3.5 hours, depending on the wind that we get. And we're going to go to our beautiful private island. I say it's a private island. I don't really know who owns it or what the business is, but we're always the only boat there. And it's just tucked in behind a reef with raging seas forward of it, and a beautiful, snug, calm anchorage right behind it. Bring it on.
This is what I call jinxing something. I bet you we're gonna arrive there. There's gonna be 5 boats.
And and probably a cruise ship for good measure.
Oh, I love it. I haven't pulled a line today. In fact, I haven't pulled a line for the last 3 days. That's my type of sailing. They do it all.
Hasn't pulled a line in days, he says. I just meditate on that thought as I'm cranking away here. Really puts the captain in a great mood.
Kuba is on the dolphin watch. One of his wish that we will see dolphins, but you know, you can never guarantee with those creatures. They come whenever they want to, and we haven't seen any for the last 2 weeks, so fingers crossed. Otherwise he's gonna go back to Prague disappointed. No dolphins. At least he swam with the sharks. Well, today is one of those days, as we call it, the champagne sailing. Beautiful 70 knots of wind from the beam, and the boat is just sailing beautifully. The sea is kind of calm as well. That's good. And fingers crossed for the fish. You know, I'm not gonna even talk about it anymore because we all know it's not going very well.
Bless. The wind is certainly out of someone's sails today, isn't it? But he's got a brand new lure on the go, so this captain's hoping for a fish supper. Yeah, today's sail is really San Blas at its best. We only have 2 weeks left to enjoy this paradise, and this is what I'm going to remember, what I'm going to take away from it. Just beautiful sailing. If you enjoyed this episode, you can now buy the crew a drink directly. Just look for the thanks button below the video.
Seriously, I don't know what's wrong with him, but he's bringing us good luck. Kuba is on board and we have a massive fish. Panic station, clearly.
Well done, Kuba.
I was like a charm. Okay, so Kubi. Oh, it looks good. What is it?
Take it in on the other side.
I can't see.
No, Kuba can take it in. And then just lift it up over the line.
Beautiful! I think it's a king mackerel. Look at that! That is a smallish king mackerel. Fantastic eating. Well done to Kuba! All hail Kuba!
Yay! Definitely a good luck charm.
So we are doing close haul from the island of Porvenir where the immigration is, and we've just looked on our navionics, and if we maintained this course we would arrive directly at Cartagena, Colombia. So not bad. It will be about 35 or 40 hour passage. The swell is a bit big, so I do hope when we select our weather window in the next 10 days that we're gonna get slightly less swell, so we are not bouncing around like this. But you know what happens, whenever it bounces like this you catch a fish, so I'm very happy today. I'm not dealing with the fish on the way, no way Jose, I will get seasick, so I'm gonna clean it and fillet it when we get there in a nice and calm anchorage.
I really love this island. I don't know if it has a name to speak of, but the whole time we come here, it's only been us. We kind of scouted out this little bit of anchorage ourselves. From the chart, it looks very unfriendly, just coral reef. But really, when you arrive, in reality, it's just seagrass and very, very friendly soft sand underneath. So we anchor in about 6 feet of water, and then drift back. It's a very steep drop off, and we're now in about 40 feet, 35 feet. So we're gonna let plenty of chain out because we're on a downward slope. But the reef in front of us is providing amazing shelter. There's nothing between that reef and the open ocean out there, and it's breaking all of that swell. But we have the benefit of the wind in this anchorage, so it keeps the boat nice and cool. Also, this island, I mean, just look at it. It's stereotypical San Blas. It doesn't get better than this, especially if you want to be out here and be alone. The other islands are great for what I call a civilized San Blas. If you want to hang out with other sailors and go to the beach facilities, have a beer from the beach bar, that's all good, but sometimes you want to get away from it all. The busy pace of life in San Blas. So we're going to have a few days on our own out here, I think. Yes, we're off to the mainland. It's going to be the first time that we're visiting the jungle that's been towering over us the whole time we've been in San Blas. We're off on a tour with our friend, Mola Lisa. It's going to be quite an adventure. Watching for crocodiles. That's what I was at. She's reassuring us that the river isn't big or deep enough for crocodiles. Let's hope she's right.
It's Kuba's last day today, so we thought we'd just push him over to the Crocs. Saves on the return journey.
We've got what we need from him now.
Machete.
Que la persona que no tiene vista buena del pueblo
Fresh bananas cut from the plantation seconds ago. Doesn't get much more fresh than this.
It's really hot. We have climbed one of the biggest hills in the last 3 months at least. It's quite cool to be back in the mountains. But even though it's humid and boiling hot, can't wait for the waterfall and to jump in.
Pineapple plantation. We're onto the good stuff now. Although I think we're a little bit early. I'll just wait.
Okay, we've been walking now for about 2 hours. It definitely is much longer tour than I imagined, but I can hear the water rushing down the hill, so I think we are nearly there.
How was it? Wow, she swims so well. She's just gone to swim under that rock. Oh wow. Very high. Might not look like it on camera, but it's very high. Oh wow. No. Tarzan in the making here. Agostino, Agostino. ¡Qué bueno! ¡Magnífico!
Well, welcome to our own private hot tub. It's really cold tub.
Just don't turn the bubbles on.
Oh, more beans.
How is it, Kuba?
perfect. Perfect temperature.
The water in this river is apparently sacred and has medicinal properties. Let's hope it's good for broken bones with these jumps coming up.
So no peeing allowed. I feel a bit of a warm water here.
Uh-oh, hot tub's getting warmer. Hair wash day. Ooh, that's refreshing.
Good for my hair.
Feel better? Ah. A bit more medicinal water than is good for me. I'll be right with you. What an experience this has turned out to be. It's the most exercise we've done in a long, long time. First time we've been away from a flat island, and it shows. Gorgeous, gorgeous surroundings though. I can't believe we've been in San Blas this long already, year and a half, pretty much, on and off. And we haven't ventured into the mountains or the rainforest yet. It's our first time. So cool. I'm so glad we came. Here we go again.
It's a bit deep here.
We can't have our wine costing more than our diesel.
Most of the time, the diesel tastes better.
Special thanks in this episode go to all of our patrons for diligently following the First Mate's Diary page by page.
Champagne for everyone.
Thank you so much, and here's to you. If you enjoyed this episode, you can now buy the crew a drink directly. Just look for the thanks button below the video. Thank you for watching and see you next time.